වැඩ කරන ක්‍රියාකාරීගේ නායක. දෙතුන් දෙනෙක් දොස් කිව්වට ඒගොල්ලේ නායකයෝ.
A very good evening. This is Primetime News here on Channel 1 MTV. I'm Ramesh Rugalbanda.
And I'm Gayatri Gunratna. We start off with a look at the headlines.
The President says that varieties of paddy which have a greater demand should be introduced to farmers. The opposition leader says that he is working towards making the party victorious again. A tense situation in Pandura as a protest against a liquor license halts traffic on the Galle Road.
Now for those stories in detail, President Mahinda Rajapaksa says that varieties of paddy which have a greater demand should be introduced to farmers in the country. The President made this statement at a meeting held yesterday to assess the progress made by several ministries.
The meeting held at Temple Trees focused on the progress made by the Ministries of Livestock and Rural Community Development, Agrarian Services and Wildlife, the Ministry of Environment, the Ministry of Economic Development and also the Ministry of Irrigation and Water Resource Management. At the meeting, the President pointed out that although farmers in the country engage in paddy farming, they often lose out as their produce does not match the needs of the market. President Mahinda Rajapaksa said that in order to overcome this issue, it is important to introduce paddy varieties which meet the requirements of the market. The President also noted that necessary powers should be vested in officials in order to solve the day-to-day issues in departments and institutions. He also reiterated that prolonging issues would have a negative effect and delay the targeted economic development. The President proposed that a simplified process should be adopted when empowering officials.
The ongoing discussions between the Tamil National Alliance and the main constituent party of the ruling alliance, the SLFP, has attracted the attention of both the local and foreign media. Here are some of the views expressed by various political figures on these talks.
We had the 10th round of discussions with the Tamil National Alliance, and what basically emanated from the discussions today was that the ultimatum was given to the government. Now, the ultimatum that was given was for the committee to fulfill three conditions. That is, one is for us to, in writing, provide the structure of governance. Number two, for us to provide in writing the subjects which would be held by the centre and which would be devolved to the province. And number three, to discuss the fiscal and the financial devolution that is entailed in any political solution. There is absolutely no way that the committee or the members of the committee or the SLFP by itself to give a proposal on these matters in a period of 10 days, which entails the entire issue that we are talking about.
We invited the government to come forward with its response to the discussion papers that we had placed, in the hope that once the government response was available, discussions could commence. But very unfortunately, until yesterday, despite the government's commitment to come up with a response, the government did not come up with a response. And since the government has not been forthcoming at all on this question, yesterday we defined three issues on which we said the government should respond within a period of time. Of course, if the government continues to default in regard to a political solution and in regard to other immediate concerns of the Tamil people, we will have to at some stage decide what further action we need to take. We will not default our people in regard to that matter, but whatever action we take will be taken with a sense of responsibility, not in any way harming the future of this country or all the people who live in this country.
It is the responsibility of the government to respond to the proposals given by the TNA as early as possible. It is a responsibility of the government to give a specific answer and a specific proposal to the country as well as to the TNA and to all the citizens of our country about the specific position of the government to solve this national problem.
ආණ්ඩුව මැතිවරණයේදී පම්පූරියව්වට
Although the government boasted during the election that they have the solutions to the issues faced by the Tamil people, they have not put forward any solutions. Not only that, they have no way of providing these solutions.
TNA, the Tamil National Alliance, started talks with the government to resolve the Tamil national problem. Therefore, they expected that they could discuss the devolution of police powers and the land powers properly to the provincial councils. If the government is not prepared to come out with their views on that matter, then it is not possible to continue the discussion. That is what the TNA has said. We believe that that is exactly what will happen. In fact, there is no purpose for the Tamil people to discuss with the government if the government is not interested in resolving the Tamil national problem.
The ultimatums given by the TNA is not in the best interest of the discussions that are proceeding. In the same way, if the government would respond well regarding the conditions laid down by the TNA, I believe the TNA has a responsibility to continue with the negotiations rather than break off. I believe there are elements and forces who want to bring these discussions to an end on both sides, but that is exactly what should be avoided by the matured politicians of the negotiating parties.
We cannot agree on some of the conditions put forward by the TNA. The government has not given up on resolving this issue. We will appoint a parliamentary select committee in the future. Individual views can be expressed to this committee. Then we will decide on a solution which everyone can agree on. That is the stance of the government.
United National Party representatives who were elected at the recently held local government elections took their oaths today. A function in this regard was held at the party headquarters, Sirukota, this morning.
UNP members who were elected to local government bodies at last month's poll took oaths before party leader Ranil Wickremesinghe. A group including senior party members were present at the occasion.
Journalists take photographs of the party leader as well as the deputy leader with much interest. Why is this? Some say that the party is being divided into 3 or 4 factions. All kinds of propaganda is being dished out. You will even question the absence of Sajith Premadasa at this occasion. He phoned me yesterday as well as today and informed that he is unable to come to Colombo owing to his work schedule in Hambantota. However, he conveyed his good wishes for this function.
Everybody questions us as to whether the party is divided. As a senior member, I would like to clearly say that no one can split our party as well as the unity within the party.
Various groups including the party leadership, Sajith Premadasa as well as religious leaders call me and ask me to unite the party and to create an environment where we can face challenges. There can be various ideologies. However, if we have unity within the party, we have a duty to raise a voice for the hundreds and thousands of people who are in a pitiful state.
As the opposition, it is our aim to remove the government. We need to gain power and eradicate corruption while re-establishing democracy in the country. As the party leader, I am acting in a manner keeping that aim in mind. We need to act accordingly. As the leader, I need to speak with those who question as to whether they have a future or not. I am the leader of those in the party who give their heart and soul and work for it, as well as those who condemn and criticize the party. Therefore, I do not want to respond to what is being said.
Co-deputy leader of the United National Party, Sajid Premadasa, at an event held in Suryawaba, inquired as to whether it is a crime to help those who are less fortunate.
The event was held to present bank accounts to 78 children from the Suryawaba, Badigamtota and surrounding areas.
අද ජාතික පුවත්පතක සඳහන් කරලා තිබෙනවා සජිත් ප්‍රේමදාසගේ වරද.
Today it is stated in a national newspaper that Sajid Premadasa's crime is distributing money among Pradesh Sabha politicians. It is said that the flaw in Sajid Premadasa's political journey is that he is trying to help the less fortunate. What I want to ask is it a crime to act towards the victory of our Pradesh Sabha leaders during elections when I myself worked hard towards my own victory at elections? These Pradesh Sabhas and urban councils are the life of the United National Party. We contact the business community and with their help, we help out the Pradesh Sabha members.
අපේ ප්‍රාදේශීය සභා මන්ත්‍රීතුමන්ලාට අපේක්ෂකවරුන්ට පුංචි උදව් ටිකක් කරනවා.